Today I'm going to talk to you about the treatment process at the City of Norman's water treatment plant. The first process is disinfection. Water travels 8.5 miles from Lake Thunderbird, comes into a 1 million gallon storage container at the water treatment plant. As it leaves, it comes into a flow control vault, and that's where our meter starts. We get 3 billion gallons of water from the lake a year. So just kind of like at your resident where you have your water meter and it starts spinning when the water comes in, this is where ours starts. First process of treatment is disinfection. We currently use chlorine gas and anhydrous ammonia to form chloramines to use as our primary disinfection to help in the reduction of disease-causing bacteria and viruses. Water then travels to our solid contact clarifier, which has an inner chamber and an outer chamber. In that inner cone, we're adding ferric sulfate for a coagulant to help the small particles of dirt stick together to form larger particles. We also, in that center cone, are adding lime. Lime is going to soften the water, it's going to help with pH adjustment and coating of the distribution lines. So once it's in the middle, the inner chamber, it's going to mix everything together. Then it's going to travel to the outer chamber, and in the outer chamber, this is where the settling occurs. The large particles of dirt settle to the bottom of the clarifier, allowing the clean water to rise to the top where it's decanted through a series of launders. We want it to decant equally so you have them all going around. Once it's decanted the clean water off the top, it's going to send it to the recarbonation basin. In the recarbonation basin, CO2 is added to form carbonic acid, which helps lower the pH of the water and help prevent calcium carbonate carryover into our filters. At this point, we also feed fluoride for dental health. So once the water leaves the recarbonation basin, it's going to come into the filter gallery. This is the pipe it's coming in. It's going to come in and it's going to stay in these aqua colored pipe. It's going to come down, it's going to go into the top of the filter gallery. We have 8 gravity filters. It's going to filter it down through the media. Once it's filtered out, then it's going to come out the blue pipe and then it's going to be sent to a 7.5 million gallon underground clear well storage system. Once the dirt fills up in the filter and we have to backwash it, it's going to come through these tan lines. Tan lines is basically the dirt. We're going to send it to a lagoon. We're going to decant the water off the top of the lagoon and bring it back around and treat it again. Okay, the last step in our treatment process is filtration. So the water's left the recarbonation basin. It's traveled into our filter gallery. We've seen that. Then it's come through our filters. So if you look right here, we got filter 5. It's running about 2.1 million gallons a day through it right now. Looks like nothing's really happening because water's coming from the top and going down. So you've got anthracite coal on top, and you got torpedo sand, and then you got 4 different sizes of gravel. So as the water comes through, it's going to filter through the top, it's going to come through the bottom, and once it's filtered out the bottom, it goes to the turbidity meter. We have to be under a 0.3 turbidity 95% of the time to meet safe drinking standards. Right now we're like a 0.07. Once the water leaves the filters, it travels into a 7.5 million gallon underground storage system, and then it's pumped to the distribution system as needed. I hope you've enjoyed the overview of the treatment process at the water treatment plant, and I look forward to serving our community and our future water needs.